Okay, hello and welcome to the Storm Alerts, 11 a.m., April 13th, 2020. Just keeping an eye on what's going on. Obviously, we're going to now start focusing on our area because things are ramping up with the wind here. Looks like we have coastal flood advisories in effect. Winds are now starting to gust close to 40 miles an hour in our area. We're going to look at some of these observations. 55-mile-an-hour gust around Toms River already. So the winds are starting to ramp up now. We're in the midst of the heavy rain. We're going to look at the radar. We still have the severe weather in the southeast. I can't focus on that right now, and I now have to focus on our area. Let's take a look at some of these observations across the area here. This is the map, but I'm going to show you. Actually, it looks like we have a flood warning in effect. Okay, so we have a flood warning in effect as well. Let's look at the radar right now. This is the heavy rain we've been dealing with across the area. And you can see there's another wave of rain that may clip us. But it looks like we're going to get a little bit of a break, hopefully, from the rain a little bit. But this is all part of a warm front. And once the warm front moves through, the winds are really going to start picking up. And like I said, very shortly, we're going to start experiencing these winds. We're already starting to experience them, but they're only going to get worse as the day goes on. So let's take a look at some of these observations right now across the area. Central Park's reporting 57 degrees. Farmingdale's got a south wind at 33, gusting to 49, almost 50-mile-an-hour wind gust there already. We're going to look a little further out east. 54, south wind at 18, gusting to 32. Let's see. So we have flood warning in effect, don't we? It's New Jersey. Okay, so we have a flood advisory in effect, coastal flood advisory, no doubt due to these strong winds. Let's go and look at this 59 degrees south wind at 26, gusting to 38. Dew points up to 57. That's New Jersey. So conditions are only getting worse. Somewhere on this map there was a 55-mile-an-hour gust. Oh, that's Lakehurst. So Lakehurst had a gust up to 55 miles an hour. Okay. So these winds are really starting to pick up now. Oh, look at this. A 60-mile-an-hour wind gust over here at Wildwood Airport. So 52, actually. I'm sorry. I thought I saw a 60-mile-an-hour gust. That's weird. 52-mile-an-hour gusts. So that's wow, that's something. 38-mile-an-hour wind gust. 35 at Block Island, and the winds, like I said, they're only going to get worse. I think I looked at this radar. I'm not sure if I did, but again, here's this first area of rain. There's a second batch that might clip us, and then this is more with the cold front back here. Though the main line of moisture, I think, is over here. I think as far as the heavier rain goes, I think maybe we're going to get out of the woods as far as that goes, but certainly it's going to be more of the wind now that we're going to be dealing with. Let's go to one to ground here. I'm tracking this storm all night. Slept a little bit, but this is one hell of a storm. So let's look at the rainfall here amounts that we have already fallen. Almost close to an inch already on Long Island, already over an inch in parts of New Jersey. I'm more curious about the winds right now. Nothing, doesn't look like anything too bad on these stations, but the airports, like I said, are reporting some high winds. Much warmer in Jersey. Temperatures are in the low 60s. Long Island's in the mid 50s. Let's look at the dew points. Dew points are up there. They're up there. A lot of humidity. Let's go to Jersey Central Power and Light. And see the power outages there. We'll work our way from that into our area. I'm going to first start with them because we're starting to see a lot of power outages in our area. 13,965 people in JCP&L territory without power. It's only going to get worse. Doesn't look like there's too many outages around Toms River, but there are a couple large ones in here. And this number's only going to climb. Let's look at PSEG Long Island. It just went up again. So We had like 4,600, now up to 5,272. Mostly scattered smaller outages. However, this is going to grow. That number is going to go up a lot as the afternoon goes on. Actually, we do have some larger outages on the North Shore, not surprisingly. That's where a lot of the old trees are that are going to be coming down. Um, yeah, a lot of large. Most of these are on the North Shore, actually. Um, Most of the ones in our area are smaller outages. But if we go look at the power outage map, my gosh, I have never seen the power outage map look like this before. Um, it's unbelievable. 239,000 in North Carolina. Looks like the number went down in South Carolina. And the other thing is that because of the virus, the manpower is strained, so it may take longer to get power back for those who lose it. I'm hoping we don't have an outage in Mineola, and if we do, because the hospital's here, I'm hoping at least that we get priority. 78,000 in Virginia. Like I said, I can't go over these other areas. I'm sorry, because now I have to focus on our area. And there goes the fire siren. So probably another call for wires down. 35,000 in New Jersey that are out of power right now. Hardest hit areas appear to be northern New Jersey right now. Oh, and Cape May as well. And we will look at New York. So I'll work my way from southwest to northeast. Look at New York. We have 69,000 people, 69,902 that power. It looks like Putnam is actually getting hit fairly hard with 15,000 people out there. And Westchester, 72,000. Nassau has 2,350 people without power. Suffolk has 2,540 without power. Queens, the city's not doing too bad. Rockland and West Orange also, and this is all because of these strong winds and these older trees here that are causing all these power outages. So I think that's going to wrap this update up. I'm going to not each one's going to be kind of short, just to keep you posted on what's happening. So be careful out there.